Hello AnimeBallZ fans, my name's Ray and this is another episode of What's New Japan. Now I hear you asking out there, what is What's New Japan? Well, first of all, I want you to slap yourself upside the head because obviously you've never seen an episode of What's New Japan if you have to ask that question. And because you haven't been watching What's New Japan, then you have been missing out really badly, my friend. That being said, to the uninitiated among us, What's New Japan is where I find out what's coming out in Japan over the next couple of weeks, and I tell you all about it in the hopes that when it finally reaches wherever you happen to live, you'll check it out because you think it is bloody awesome. That being said, let's get down to business. First anime on my list this week is an anime called Koiken. Apparently it started off as a popular dating simulation game on some social networking site that I have heard nothing about whatsoever. And it's now being adapted into a mobile phone anime. As far as I can tell, that means it's an anime that's only going to be turning up, that's only going to be watchable on mobile phones. I really don't know. And apparently that this won't be coming out until sometime early next year, apparently. Yeah, the game began in January of 2010 and it has 3 million users, so obviously it's been a big hit. Whether it's actually got an English version or not, I don't know. But yeah, basic plot synopsis is pretty simple. It depicts the campus lives of members of Renai Kenkyukai, the Society for the Study of Romance. And the protagonist's extremely ordinary high school life changes overnight when he encounters Cade, a girl who is returning from living abroad and transferring into the school. Sounds interesting. I've probably made several pronunciation mistakes in this, but I really don't care. Look, it sounds interesting. Never heard of it before. I don't know what a mobile anime adaptation is, but I want to find out, so I'm definitely going to be checking this out. I really recommend that you guys do it as well. Next up is an anime called Uchu Kyodai. Kyodai? I think it's Kyodai. Looks Kyodai. Anyway, once upon a time, there were two brothers, Hibito and Muta. Hibito, the littler brother... Littler? Is that even a word? God, I need to find better translation sites. Anyway, he has been blessed with good luck since the day he was born. Muta, the older brother, has always had bad luck. One day, looking up at the night sky, the two brothers saw a UFO, and this experience made them both promise to become astronauts. The year is now 2025. Hibito has kept his promise and is an astronaut who is part of the first wave of people to live for an extended period of time on the moon. Meanwhile, his older brother Muta has been fired from his job and is unemployed, but a message from his brother makes him decide to start being an astronaut again. Unaware of his own talent, elder brother Muta chases his dreams to get back in front of his younger brother. 32-year-old Muta will attempt the astronaut candidate examinations to follow his brother Hibito to the moon, believing in the words, "The older brother should always be ahead of the younger one." Looks really interesting. I'm looking at a poster for it right now, and there's a dog in a spacesuit, so I'm going to check it out just to see what that dog has to do with the story. I do recommend that you guys check this out as well, as there are not enough animes out there that attempt such an obscure concept such as space exploration without, the whole thing being set on some sort of Star Trek ship or something. I have no idea what I'm saying anymore. The third anime on my list for you guys this week is an anime called Ginga e Kickoff. Now, this anime is an adaptation of the 2006 soccer novel Ginga na World Cup, translated as Galactic World Cup, which that probably makes this anime called Galactic Kickoff, I think. Not sure. Anyway, the story follows a boy who was in a soccer team, but it was disbanded due to not enough players. However, after the boy meets a female professional soccer player, he aims to bring his soccer team back. So it's basically the basic plot of guy loses something, guy wants something back, guy spends entire series getting something back. We've seen and heard it all before. Now, it looks really good. I do recommend you guys check it out. But yeah, personally, I won't be checking this one out. I'm not really into soccer and sports stuff like that. So I'm going to sit this one out. But it still looks really good, and I do recommend you guys to check this out if you ever have the chance to. So at the end of the day, what have I got for you? I've got an anime about soccer, I've got an anime about the pursuit of happiness and following one's dreams, whether they take you to the furthest stars or beyond, and I've got a mobile anime adaptation of a dating sim game. This has definitely been one of the more non-mainstream weeks of What's New Japan, where we've explored some rather interesting concepts in anime, but still, I have great faith in the viewer's judgment on what they will and will not like. I've been Ray. This has been an episode of What's New Japan. Catch you on the flip side.